Welcome to this session of Primary 2 Mathematics. I'm Tr.Lillian. Well, today we are going to start with sets. And remember, we ever looked at sets in Primary 1, meaning that this is not very new to us, right? It's like a sort of revision because we've ever looked at it. And let's remind ourselves, okay? Then, if someone asks you, what is a set? What is a set? There you can say, a set is a collection of well-defined members. And if you don't say members, you can say elements. A set, you can also say a set is a collection of well-defined elements. The word members is hard. You can use elements. You can choose one of the two. Alright, that's the definition of a set. Okay, now let's go to naming sets. Naming sets. We have our set here. And when I look at the set, it is well defined, meaning that it has these members here. And how do we call these members? These are balls. Now we are going to name this set. A set of, you have to first count those members which are inside. 1, 2, 3. There you write a set of three balls. These are balls. Now we say a set of 3 balls. Now we finish naming our set. We have this set here. How do we call this set? And this set, by the way, has very many names. You can say an empty set. You can say a null set. You can also say a void set. Now, we are going to choose, let's write an empty set. An empty set. But I've said, if this one is hard, you can say null set. Or you can say void set. All of those ones are right. But for me, I've chose this one. I've written an empty set. Then we have another set here. It has its members. We are going to first count them before we name it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you are writing, you can either use a figure or a word. You can write the word 7 or the figure. And for me, I'm going to write the figure 7. Then we say a set of 7. 7 what? These are sticks. We are going to say a set of 7 sticks. There we are done with naming our sets. But still, there is another subtopic where they can tell you to draw the sets. They name for you, then they tell you to draw sets. Like my first number, they said a set of 4 chairs. A set of 4 chairs. If someone does like this, well, these are 4 chairs, but this is not a set. This is not a set, and they will not mark you. If they give you such a number, you have to first draw your, let's draw our empty set like this. Then we put there our 4 chairs. There, now this is a set of 4 chairs. Okay? Then we have this, a set of 2 cats. Still, it is supposed to be inside the set. Let's draw this set like this, our empty set. Then we draw there our 2 cats. This is our set, a set of 2 cats, right? Now, we go to our next number. There is, make small sets from the big set. Make small sets from the big set. We have this big set here, or the mother set. Now, we are going to get some small sets. Some small sets from this big set. Now when I look at this, what can you see from the big set? What can you see from the big set? When you look at the big set, we can see trees, cups, and then books. Now you want to form the small sets. Remember we said a set is a collection of well-defined members. We have to define those members very well, meaning that we don't need to put there a cup, a book in one set. We need to have a well-defined set. Now I'm going to choose one. Let me take the cup first. Now we have to first count how many cups do we have in the big set, on the mother set. We have 1, 2. I can see 2 cups from the big set. Now I draw there my 2 cups. The 2 cups. After drawing the 2 cups, we have to name the small set which we formed. And now it is a set of, remember we said, we first count those objects. How many are they in that set? It's 1, 2. Then we say a set of 2 cups. We come to the next one. We know now we are looking. What else can you see from the big set apart from the cups? I can also see the book. Now, how many books do we have in the big set? 1, 2. Still we have 2 books. We put them in our small set. After drawing them, here a set of 2 books. Then you write the word books there. Okay, then what else can you see from the mother set or from the big set? I can see trees. And how many trees can you see? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 trees in the big set. Now we draw them here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. To drawing them, we have to name our set. A set of 4. A set of 4 trees. Now we are done with naming our forming small sets from the big set. Okay? Now after that, still on the sets, there is where we are going to compare sets. We are going to compare the sets. They have given us 3 sets. And our first set is, we have set M. What can you see from set M? I can see some sticks. And how many sticks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can see 5 sticks in set M. Then we have set T. Still, how many members are there in set T? They are 4. We come to set N. How many members or how many objects or how many elements are in set N? Then you count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many elements can you see? There are 7 elements or 7 members. Now, we come to our questions. We have question 1. How many members are in set M? Or they asked us that set M has dash members. Set M, I touch on set M, has dash members. Meaning that I have to count the members which are in set M. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set M has 5 members. We come to our part B or our next question. There is set T has dash members. Set T has dash members. Then back to set T. Here it is. How many members can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Set T has 4 members. Next, we have set N has dash members. Set N has dash members. Then I look at set N. Still, I count the members. How many members do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 7 members. Then I write there my number 7. And the reason why I've used figures, the space is not enough, but you can either use the figure or the words. They are all right. Okay? Next question. There is set M has dash members than set T. Set M has dash members than set T. This is set M and this is set T. Now, we are going to compare those two sets, set M and set T. When you compare those two sets, how many more members are in set T than, are in set M than set T? How many more members are in set M than set T? Here we are going to take away. Here, the easiest way we can say that we are going to take away. Now, in set M, we have 5 members. 5 members. And in set T, we have 4 members. Now, if you take away 4 from 5. How many are going to remain with? How many? This is 4 and this is 5. Now we can let's cross out 4 from this and see how many are going to remain with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the members which are also in set T. They are also 4. Even here, that's why we crossed out 4. Now, how many have we remained with in set M? Now we remained with 1. Now our answer is going to be set M has 1 member than set T. It has 1 more than set T. Alright, now let's go to our next question. Is set N, this is our set N, has dash members than set T. Set N has dash members than set T. Now we are going to use the same procedure. Then how you answer this part D is the same as part E. We are going to look at this set. How many more members are we going to find in this set than this? Now we are going to say, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in set T, we have 4. Now, we are going to get this 4. We are going to subtract 4 from this. What remains with, that will be our answer. Now, we are going to cross out 4. This is 4. Now, we are going to cross out 4 from this. 1, 2, 3, 4. After I cross out the 4, now we are going to count the remainder. What remains with, that is going to be our answer. 1, 2, 3. We've remained with 3. Now, set M has 3 members than set T. Then we have our next question. Set M, this is set M, and set N all together have dash members. Now, we are going to put these ones together. This is set M and set N. We are going to put this and this together. Don't mind about the crossings which we made. There we are finding those answers for these 2 numbers. Now, pretend that we've not crossed any object. Now we are counting the members. Because when I look at this set, we have 5. That is set N. Set N, we have 7. Now, we are going to put them together. And when we talk about all together, we mean we are going to add them. Now let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, set M and N all together have 12 members. Put our answer there. Then we go to our last question about comparing sets. We have set T, this is set T, and M all together have dash members. Now we are going to join set T and set M. We are going to get those members, we put them together. Here we have 5 and here we have 4. Now we are going to join them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now set T and M all together have 9 members. That's our answer. Still on sets, there is another subtopic which is ringing or grouping sets. Ringing or grouping sets. When they talk of ringing or grouping sets, now we have our sets here. Now our first question is ring sets of 2's. Ring sets of 2's, all group sets of 2's. Now we are going to get two elements or two members. We put them in a subset, meaning that this is a set. We are going to form subsets, and subsets, those are small sets, goes from the big set. Subsets are small sets, got from the big set. Now we are going to form the subsets of 2's. They've told us to ring in 2's. I form my small set or the subset, each subset having 2. Now this question is done because they said ring sets of 2's. This is the answer. Now the next question is, how many groups have you formed? How many groups have you formed? Back to this big set. How many subsets have we formed? Or how many groups have we formed? Now let's count them. This is one group, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we formed 60 groups. Let's use the word here. You can either use the figure or the word. Now here it says 60 groups. Those are the groups which we've formed. Then the next question is, how many members are there all together? How many members are there all together? Because when I look at how many members are in a subset? There are 2. Now, how many members are there all together in this big set? How many members are there all together? Now we are going to count all these elements which are there. What we get, those are the members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 members. Now our next number still about grouping or ringing sets. We have this set here. Now the first question about this is ring sets of 3. Ring sets of 3, meaning that the set or the subsets which you are going to form are supposed to be having 3. We are going to ring in 3's. You count 1, 2, 3, you ring. Okay? 1, 2, 3, you ring. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this is the answer. Ring sets of 3. After doing this, that's our answer. We are done with this. Now we come to the next one. How many groups have you formed? How many groups have you formed? Back to this big set. Now we are going to count. How many groups so far do we have? You count. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups, 7 groups, 8 groups, and then 9 groups. Now our answer here is going to be 9 groups. For the groups we have 9. And if they ask you how many members are there all together, you just count all the streets. You don't consider the groups, you just count all the members in each group. Alright? Okay, thanks for being good listeners. Until we meet next time. Bye-bye.